back to Ghost Powered Entertainment. I'm your host, Kanan Becker, and today we review the brand new release, Monster Hunters. Alright, so I just got back from watching Monster Hunters, and all the theaters are shut down where I live. I live in California, and everything's shut down. But I have a drive-in theater, and so that's where it was released near me, and that's where I went and saw it. So just off the top, because I did go see it at the drive-ins, there were some issues because there are a lot of really dark parts of this movie where you can't see shit. And because I'm at the drive-ins, they made it like 10,000 times worse. So that was a mark off for me right there, and it's not necessarily the movie's fault. I haven't seen it on another screen, so I can't tell you, those scenes might be just fine at a regular theater or at home. But as far as I could tell, they were extremely dark, and I had a really hard time seeing the movie during those sections. Also, just letting you know, I am a big fan of Milla Jovovich. I actually am a fan of the original Resident Evil and some of the other ones after that. So it's not like I dislike her by any means. But this movie bored the fuck out of me. This movie was all of the things that drive me crazy about a lot of the big blockbuster movies we get these days. And if you're a fan of those kind of movies, that's cool. Like, I'm not trying to judge you and your taste in movies or what you enjoy. But me personally, I am so tired of movies like this that have no script, no background story whatsoever for your characters. You don't know shit about these people, like, at all. But they just throw a bunch of giant CGI creatures at you and think, okay, that's all our audiences need. They just need people jumping around with swords, slashing at shit, and fighting these big, gigantic fucking monsters that are completely CGI, and that's all you need. So, to me, that's my big beef with this movie. That's my big beef, in general, with a lot of movies these days. And so, as much as I enjoy seeing Milla Jovovich jumping around and fighting shit, because she's seriously a badass, this drove me crazy. There was nothing to the movie. There's literally no story. There's no background story of these characters at all. And then, spoiler alert, because I am going to spoil some of this movie, so if you haven't seen it, which you probably haven't, don't watch this. Or if you just are like, fuck it, I don't give a shit, that's fine. But I'm just warning you right now, I'm going to tell you some things that are kind of spoilers. But this movie doesn't have a lot of twists. It doesn't have a lot of things, so you kind of can't necessarily spoil it. There's at least not any big spoilers because it's really just a basic bare bones kind of story. It's basically she gets dropped in this other dimension, other world with her team of elite rangers, whatnot, and everybody gets fucking killed but her. And she meets up with this dude who's apparently been stuck there forever, but he speaks a different language, so they can't really communicate. And that's just basically how it is for most of the movie. Like, he can't communicate with her, she can't. They make hand signals and figure out enough. But you barely know anything about this dude, and you barely know anything about her. You know he likes chocolate, and you know that his family was killed at some point. But that's literally all you ever find out about this dude. Then they fight this big fucking monster. Then they come across these people that are from there that look like they're fucking rejects from some apocalyptic, I don't know, cheeseball 80s thing that's just awful. I don't know. It just looks so bad. And I love Ron Perlman. I'm a fan of his. But oh my god, he looks insane in this. He's got the stupidest fucking haircut. I don't know what they were thinking with this. It's just, it just drove me crazy. Like, I'm just like, God, guys, this is so bad. Like, seriously, I'm sorry. Because if you were excited about this movie, like I kind of was. I knew it wasn't going to be like this crazy, script and everything. But I thought there'd at least be something to it. But that's literally it. They run into these people, then they fight another big creature that supposedly it's more badass because this one can fly and blow smoke or flames, whatever the fuck, it doesn't fucking matter. So this big baddie, they gotta fight it because it blows fire everywhere, and I guess apparently it's like the big destroyer that you can't fucking kill. And basically, I won't give you the final ending of it, but basically it ends with a cliffhanger. It ends with all of them with their weapons raised, running at this big creature, and that's where it ends. So these people basically figure that everybody out there is dumb enough that they're going to go see a second. And I pray to God that I'm right and that most people realize and see what I see. Because otherwise, these kind of movies are just going to keep coming out over and over and over, where they throw a bunch of bullshit money at special effects, CGI especially, no practical effects. No decent acting, really. They throw in like 1 star for buzz name recognition. No fucking script at all. And they're basically like, here, fucking idiots. Here's another piece of shit that there's no time, energy, creativity put into. Give us your fucking money. And so I'm praying that I'm not alone on this island and that more people see what I see in this kind of movie and we stop getting these piles of shit where you take money and throw it at it. Because you could take that amount of money, Blumhouse could take that amount of money and make like 50 $1 million projects, and out of those 50 you're going to probably get 2 that are badass films. So that's why I want to see this stop. Fucking stop throwing money at bullshit, Hollywood. Rant over. Sorry guys, I know I'm normally more fun and not so pissed off, but movies like this, like I said, it's my big pet peeve. Alright, that's going to do it for me today. Please hit that subscribe button and ding that little bell, because that's the best way to keep track of this channel and when I post videos like this, and I'm posting videos like this at least twice every week. I also want to give a big thank you to all my patrons. You guys are amazing, and if you guys are interested in becoming a patron, the link is down in the description. But like always, thank you so much for watching. Please crush that like button. And remember, horror can be fun. I will see you guys next time.